Oh boy, early.
Yes, I can.
Did the Zephyrin come down?
They did. The Seraphim actually came down, but actually the Seraphim are still in reserves. Why?
So he's resolving them one at a time. He needs to shoot with the Seraphim first with the stratagem as soon as they come down.
Ah, okay. Oh,
Very good pickup there, though, Malice. We wouldn't want to see one of our players fall to some tilt there and forget some deep strike.
Yeah, I don't think we're at this level of play. I don't think so. I think these guys are very much in it. They're very much with it. I don't think we're going to be seeing that kind of mistakes.
AP1, so 4 up or 3 up. But...
That's only the type of mistakes that I do in Alpha League when I'm biting my own nails. These guys are popping stratagems, and as Aladaris pointed out, they're keeping the rules tight because they're making sure to resolve before. And here it comes.
Yep. Seraphim being deep struck behind the lines here. What is he gonna do with this? I wonder.
So as bad as it feels, I think it might have been worth considering going after the servitors. If you do that, you deny all primary points from the Salamanders player, because he only holds 1 from the bike captain. If you deny that one, that's a very large point swing.
Do you think he shoots at him with the Seraphims?
Yeah, shoot. Oh. You can shoot some pistols and then you can charge it. But the important thing is if you kill those servitors, you maintain a point lead.
Yeah, I definitely. The points are what's going to decide this ultimately, and so any chance to play to the objectives is what I want to see from Sisters. It's how they're gonna keep it going.
Because right now he's going after assault intercessors. He's not going to be able to kill a captain realistically. There's no points to be scored there. So by going after servitors, yes, it's a 28-point unit. Yes, you're going to have all the Seraphim die, but you deny 1 full round of scoring, and there's not that many rounds left.
Yeah, what round are we on? I thought that we were kind of nearing the end here. Are we actually still on battle round 3?
So we can see Joko starting to figure out how he's going to put this deep strike in and exactly how he's going to go about his shooting. I'm finding trouble figuring out, Aladaris, why he's not necessarily taking the play you're describing, because that does seem like the play. And as Malice pointed out, these are high-level players, so there is a rhyme, or there is a reason to their rhyme, right? We just have to figure it out as the commentators, and I'm struggling here. Maybe he's looking to use the fly ability of the Zephyrim to get over the difficult terrain and really affect the back line.
That could be something.
I mean, the problem is there's not much he can tie up there. He's close to aggressors. Their predators can just march onto him, shoot him. There's nothing he can accomplish there. He can't fight the captain. The land speeders are there. There's just not much he can do in this position.
Yeah, I don't know what's going on here.
I think it's just marks. I think it's like servitors, a 28-point unit that doesn't do anything. It feels really bad to go after them, right? So it might just be a case of psychology where he's overlooking the servitors because they're normally just useless.
What you think he shoots at? Well, okay, wait, hang on. We have these sisters here too, right? Maybe he's going to be banking on having enough shots killing off the servitors on this side here. I didn't actually see these guys. They are actually holding this objective. Oh, okay.
Yeah, so he's very much reliant on the sisters there doing all of the work. I mean, it's entirely possible servitors don't have great defenses, don't have great saves. But if those sisters don't work, he doesn't have a backup plan.
Yeah, he'll be forced in a position. I don't like that. Me personally, if I'm playing this game, I don't like to have the unlikely outcomes determine the game for me. But then again, you know, we saw before where you are kind of picking out your targets with exactly the precision that you need. So maybe he knows something that we don't. Maybe he's very confident in that. Like, he still has to deal with the Inceptors, though, right? Like, and then on this side of the board,
Wait! Fuck! They know that. They fly.
whoa.
Oh,
no.
we all just heard that.
Finally realizing that difficult ground specifically says that flying units get to ignore it. And now all of that finickiness goes away, you can just place them.
3 up
They
armor.
have 5. 3 up armor, 5 up, 6, no, they don't have a 6 up.
I am still tactical.
Oh man, I don't know what's going on. It's making me jittery, guys. I don't know what's going on. What is he doing? Please.
So right now he's making sure that the 9-inch charge is not going to be affected by difficult ground, and then he basically had a tick in his head where he went, "Oh my gosh, my units have fly." And as Aladaris, our resident rules expert, reminded us, difficult ground units with fly are no longer affected by the -2. So he was looking for a possible 11-inch charge if he was to go into those assault intercessors, which, by the way, I wouldn't recommend, but if he had to.
At the beginning of your shooting phase.
And now he's looking for a 9-inch charge because the difficult ground is not going to affect him. Going back to the idea here, maybe he's going for the characters. I still don't quite know, but he's not going to be affected by those woods now. Whatever his plan might be.
Maybe he's going after Bring It Down.
I think that's a bit of a reach, but another reason why I would have liked the Seraphim to be on the other side is due to engage on all fronts. He's got one unit already in each of the table corners, except the one that
you're right.
the servitors are in. So this would be an extra point for him if he placed his Zephyrim there. And also, if the Salamander Spirit doesn't deal with those, it's extra engage on all fronts points. So here, they're not sorting any points for engage on all front, and they're probably going to die immediately afterwards. Everyone is close, there's no cover that can block line of sight. So yes, you don't kill anything if you place them on the other end, but at least you guarantee 1 extra point and most likely another 2 points next turn from engage on all fronts.
I might be misunderstanding something here. I'm thinking of the...
We're gonna be looking back at this VOD and we're gonna be asking ourselves why he did it, and we're gonna be looking back at it, how we're reacting to this. Me specifically, I'm gonna be. I just don't know.
Servitors, I can shoot them because they are going to be the closest visible. Right?
Exorcist into Inceptors.
I'm referring
So
to
then
the last
you
part.
cannot target the second unit unless that unit is the closest unit to the firing visible, invisible to it, or it is no longer within 6 inches of the first unit you selected. In addition, at the end of the phase.
I don't have the last part for some reason. I might have an old codex. Was this FAQ'd?
Yes, like multiple times.
Okay.
I can't also like make them untargetable. You can always target the tacticals.
Mm-hmm.
So you can hear, guys, the Salamanders player Apostle of Ruin going through various FAQs. For those of you who are watching, you know, part of being at a level of Pod 1 and Alpha is staying up on those little nuances. And it doesn't mean that you need to know those things to play, but it definitely means that you can get an edge on your opponent if you stay up to date and really know the various small rule shifts, because those can be huge to the overall game.
God.
You're right. It could be, you know, gotcha. Where you're in this situation where you thought you could actually do something, but nope, the FAQ
This squad is gonna fire.
crept on you. Wasn't paying attention.
Which ones?
The Seraphims.
Okay.
I should have maybe one more pistol in.
Oh boy. Oh.
And this plasma is gonna go into the...
I don't feel so good, man. I'm looking at the squad of Zephyr. I don't know, man. I don't know why he placed them over there. I don't know why. He could have been scoring objectives. It's going to be an objective game.
2 blood pistols.
Yeah, I think it was definitely just a mistake and an oversight. Probably wants to distract them and force the other units backwards to deal with it, but you're missing out on a very large opportunity and a backup plan if the servitor somehow don't die.
I don't know, man. Maybe he's banking on something. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know. I just don't feel very well. I'm just looking at this, and my stomach is churning,
5 in range.
watching that deployment, and yeah, we have to see.
12 shots with bolt guns, 1 with melter.
Oh, you have bolt pistols.
No, I have
You
bolt
have bolt
guns.
guns. You have bolt and melted. Yeah, okay.
Yeah, so I should be... No, I'm not in range of the cannoneers. Okay, let's start with the melter. Hit?
Oh.
No, it does not hit. And then the bolt guns.
Needs to wipe these guys out. Oh no, I don't know.
And
So it's 3. So
5
should be
wounds.
winning up 3s.
5 wounds?
Are your AP 1
No.
or just so AP? So 4 up saves.
You are not in light cover, by the way.
Yeah, I just have 4 up.
Attention is palpable here, guys. Like, you know, I'm trying not to talk here and give game room to breathe because you're hearing some really, really interesting saving throws and everything. But you can just hear the tension in their voices, right? This is clearly a big turn for both players.
Absolutely, and this is one of the most. I mean, I know we said it before where it was like, this turn is definitely going to influence it, but yet this turn is definitely going to influence it. Like, this turn right now is going to influence what we're going to see. Like, it's not over.
Now that servitor might end up being like, if that servitor lives, he will be the hero of the game.
So high water, we are in crucial spot. We are in the because the cannons all hit.
Race
Wounds. 2 wounds.
I'm out of cover, so 3 up.
Okay, 1.
I think that kills a guy.
Yep.
Definitely hoping for more on that.
Am I -1? I don't think so.
Oh, actually, do you have line of sight
Yes.
to the aggressors? I don't think you have line of sight to the aggressors.
I should have from this part.
That's through the. That'd be through the building.
From this part?
That's through the building.
Okay. Okay, then I should have... Oh, wait, I know what I'm targeting. Then... Oh no, that's fucking up securing as well. Fuck!
Uh-oh.
God fucking... Sorry. Yeah.
Does have line of sight to the Inceptors.
Tacticals or the. Did you want to put them into the cursors still?
I think I have to put it into the Marines then.
Light miss.
And when you hear a
Question
player
mark?
at Joko's level or Apostle's level say, I have to, it means that Apostle has presented him with either too many options and is forcing him to make a play he doesn't want to make, or too little options that he doesn't like. Either way, it's an indicator to
Oh,
Apostle
no.
that he's not necessarily where he wants to be right now.
Oh no.
Into the.
It's all those misses fell to wounds.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I'm shooting there. Yes.
Okay. 3.
83. Okay, 1 dance. Okay, now for this one for sure has line of sight there, and it's gonna do heavy water there, and then big gun.
Okay, so heavy bolts are going into the servitors. He's going to be shooting into the aggressors with
I
the.
can't target the servitor, I have to target tactical
Tactical.
mines.
Okay.
Yes.
Tactical.
So Exorcist is gonna shoot the heavy water there, and the big gun there.
I don't know. See the heavy bolters?
All hits.
Oh, it could do it.
Yes, because it was a 6. Isn't it 6 up?
Still Marines?
No! Fucking servitor!
Well, I thought, yeah, never mind. Ignore me.
Okay, well, I was about to say, I'm like, what? No.
And then it
Okay,
answers.
we're on the same picture now. We're on the same.
Should be hitting on 3s. Roll once.
No, it's through. Isn't that through? Oh, yeah, okay.
That's not then, so. Force.
Okay.
So.
Through?
2
Garbage
go-
through?
Yep, and you have 6 up saves against that 2.
That servitor's dead, right?
Yeah, he's
I don't see
dead.
anyone.
He's gone.
Aladaris, I think we have to cry now. Our favorite servitors might have bitten the dust.
This is basically gonna be the end of my shooting phase, so I'm gonna kill the first one with a 4. That was a 4. So So
There goes one.
next one.
There goes another.
One more. Ah,
Oh, that's not what he wants to see.
total. Okay. So because
Kills 3 of the aggressors.
anymore. That's change.
Good hit, but not one that matters too much at this point. They've done their job. They've cleaned out 1 unit of sisters. Not great value from the aggressors in the grand scheme of things, but they cleared up off a point. They've done what they could.
Yeah.
And they don't have too much else to shoot. They're slow. They move 5 inches, 18-inch range. So there's not much left for them to do in this game, honestly.
And hitting on Unio Force. One Unio.
Take one.
Do I have any more shooting? I don't think I have any more shooting.
And you know how many times that happens where aggressors in a game, they're a very expensive unit. I think you got up to like 270 points for 5, I think, something like that. And how many times do they come in and you actually don't mind them dying? This is no longer 8th edition ITC where they give up something like gangbusters, which used to be a secondary. Aggressors are perfectly fine to come in, do work, and then basically get killed off. And that's exactly how Apostle's using them. That's okay. They're sitting there, they're getting shot by exorcists, no big deal.
Mesh.
Absolutely. And you see that he's using two miracle dice here to guarantee the charge.
Massive charge happening
Massive
right here.
11-inch charge through the ruins, or the forest.
I'm staying outside of 3 and I'm staying outside of 6.
Oh, what is he going to do?
Being careful to stay out of heroic intervention.
So these intercessors are likely dead. You've got AP3 or AP4 weapons, and you're rerolling wounds, so...
8 dice and 3 attacks each, and
So 24.
24. Plus 1.
And then we just heard from the players 24 attacks.
24 attacks, buddies.
What's the +1 from?
The sergeant. She has 3 attacks, not 2. Please.
Oh,
And
yeah.
And I get an extra on the charge. So hitting on 3s.
Lots of 3s.
Because the cannoners
Oh my goodness.
generate X.
Oh,
yeah.
with an extra 3 attacks.
3 rolls, right?
Sorry, I'm spending a CP to make them wound on force.
Okay.
So I'm down to 0 CP. And
Oh my goodness. 3 rolls? Oh my god, that's
Oh.
massively damaging right there.
AP4? Okay.
yes.
So they go.
And I know Aladaris kind of robbed us of our hype moment here, but it still feels good. It's got it. That entire squad of assault intercessors is gone.
And I'm gonna
I accidentally
Ooh, and that's an indicator right there. Again, we can see mental cues. We're not playing in real life. We can't see frowning faces. We can't see, hands crossed over the chest. But when you do a delete rather than a pull off of a unit, that is definitely a sign that you are not too happy about that unit getting cleared out like that. But again, these guys are high-level players, so you obviously have emotions in the game. But part of being a high-level player is being able to breathe and then reflect and then move past that. So Apostle will be looking here to figure out how he can counter punch now rather than sitting on that emotion.
Yeah,
Then I'm-
right there.
Yep. You gotta focus on keeping your head clear and not deleting models, removing them off the board. Oh, that's. I'm sorry. I find that
Yeah.
that was an interesting call out there.
Well then.
Yeah, so by the start of battle round 4, the Salamanders player will still have 0 primary points. Is that right? Yeah, 0 primary points, and that's gotta be rough.
Still alive. Still alive.
Oh boy.
1. And the end of the turn, I get a miracle die for killing something. 2, I have used my roll.
1 point.
Also, please don't use black dice for rolling because I'm using those for miracle die. I think I'm only in 3 quarters. Yeah, 3 quarters. So 2 for engage on our front. I get my 10 for deploy scramblers.
Massive point
So far.
gap here.
3 quarters, yes.
Yes. You don't get any for primary either, so it's all fun and games. Yeah, I'll be right back.
Oh yeah, I gotta tell you boys, this game has been one of the funnest games I've watched yet. Yeah.
Yeah, so basically on the Salamanders turn, he needs to find a way to get on and hold 3 objectives. Which shouldn't be that bad. He's still got some land speeders, he's got Inceptors. There's not too much firepower left from the Sisters player. You can probably only deal with one of those 2 units at a time. So he can probably move on to 4 objectives and score 15 primary next turn. But it's still going to be quite a stretch because he's still behind on the secondaries as well.
I think that you're absolutely right there. I mean, he's got units that move. Yeah, he's gonna. I don't know. I mean, this turn he's gonna be moving on this objective. You gotta imagine, and clearing off the image of fire. If not, that's gonna hurt. Oh boy, but these sisters. He still has a full squad of sisters in there. Still, he could take this objective again. Then Joko would just basically start shooting off things, holding the objectives again. This is a rock and hard place situation for Salamanders. How does he deal with this? It's still behind on points here. Got 2 on engage on all fronts, and I don't imagine he's going to be scoring much more on that. While we stand, while we fight is something that is counted at the end, maybe?
Yeah, so he'll almost certainly get full value out of that. There's very little that Sisters can do to contest that at this point.
Right. And raise
Yeah,
the
I
banners
think it's
high.
really about. Sorry.
Oh no, go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh, it's just about layering bodies on the objectives, but as we're all discussing that, we see him move the Inceptors. Where are they going? They're not going to the objective, guys. This is strange. I thought he would at least put a body there, but maybe not. Maybe he's got other things in mind.
Think that maybe he's gonna go for a table. Maybe it's just tables. I mean, you don't even win in that case. You still have you're still in the deficit of the objectives, right? I'm not entirely familiar with the grand tournament rules on that one.
No, you're bang on, Malice. This is no longer 2017 8th edition. Tabling your opponent, as you pointed out, does not win you the game. It's still on score. So the Salamanders player, Apostle of Ruin, would have to do as he's doing. You can see here, trying to get the captain into the middle. Yeah, he would really have to still sit in objectives, which is why I think Aldaris is pointing out how key bringing one of those Inceptors over, just one, would be. It's Gravis armor, get him on there.
Yeah, if we look at the scores right now, it's 14 to 44. Joko is unlikely to score any more points. He might be able to get 1 engaged on all fronts to put him up to 46, but 44 to 46 is probably where he's going to end up.
I think I have a visual bug here. Are you guys seeing the points at a different... Can you take a look at the stream and see if these are correlating? Is that right?
Wait, no, that should be 34, right? Is this thing just broken?
I see the 14 to 44, but I don't...
Wait, no, there's some Battle Round 3 objectives that are missing, because I'm pretty sure Joko held something in Battle Round.
Okay.
Remember, Aladaris, it's the 2 objectives to hold. So I think, as you pointed out, I don't know if Joko had 2 for the 5 points.
I can't see it on my screen, and on the stream, it's also not reflecting the. Well, I guess the point balances are right? 14 to 44?
Let's ask the players.
Uh-oh.
Which one?
I'm sure that it could be tallied up again just fine.
Get on her.
Like right now, it's just showing me Battle Round 2. It should be Battle Round 3, and we should have some boxes on.
So for sure, Salamanders didn't score anything on 2, 3, or 4, but I thought that Joko would have scored something on Battle Round 3.
Wait, unless...
Actually, no, he wouldn't have.
It's the 2 sitting on 2 to get the 5 points. I think is what's preventing us, and we're all used to playing missions with sitting on 1 for 5 points. So that's why we're used to seeing the scoring on the primaries higher. I think maybe I'm wrong, but I think that's the case.
No. There's a disconnect between, like, if you add up the numbers on Joko's side, he's got, 34 points, not 44. So there's something wrong with the display. And at the same time, because I understand. You get 10 points
it's 10
automatically.
points for the pre-painted models. Yes.
Why, GW? Why do you do this? It's the 10 points for being battle ready or whatever.
Yep. Okay. So no. Okay. Nothing's wrong. Nothing's wrong.
Okay.
All the
I
points
was
are fine.
I was confused. Oh, dude. Oh, so we're still like what? We're on Battle Round 3, so that's right. We're on Battle Round 3, the bottom.
It is all correct. We were just
we're on the bottom of
we were
Battle Round
taken by
4
GW's
right
crazy painting schematics. Guys, if you're showing up to a tournament, you need 3 color minimum anyway. Why are you giving people 10 VP for it?
Why? Why would you do this to us? Like, I don't understand.
No, this is the bottom Battle Round 3. You're correct.
Dang, buddy. Because the game has been so exciting and I'm basically exploding over here. I just kind of blew that out of proportion just a bit.
Shooting phase.
No, to be fair, Malice, it infuriates everybody. I think having 10 victory points on the board automatically in a competitive match is very strange, but here we are with Games Workshop's propensity for painting. We play on TTS. We're all painted, baby.
We painted boys in here. As painted as one can get. But, yeah, I mean, in the retrospect of the rules, I guess, because, you hate to see your opponent show up with a bunch of, non-painted figures. But, I mean, come on. Let that be a house rule or something, eh? Why has it got to be in the actual official rules? I don't get it.
Yeah, so as it is, actually, I thought it was Battle Round 4 for some reason, but no, it's the end of Battle Round 3, and that means there's still 2 chances to score primaries for the Salamanders player. So if he can get a good number both times, this is actually pretty reasonable for him to win.
I know better.
Right, it feels like this is like we're at Battle Round 5, doesn't it? Like, it feels like so much has been done. It looks like it's on Battle Round 5.
Go into your canoness.
But no, we're still at the bottom of Battle Round 3. Which means that we're still in the game, boys. We still have a game here.
You're involved.
To your point, Malice, there's a 30-point swing on the board. As Aladaris just pointed out, you could do 15 in round 4 and round 5 for the Salamanders player and be right back in it. So we could actually say right now that this game could be down to secondaries.
It could be.
Yeah, and as it is, I think the Salamanders player is actually going to have the better secondary score. While we stand, we fight is going to be a guaranteed 15 points almost. So Joko's really going to need to work to kill off those characters if he can.
Yeah, he still has time to
Just a side
deal with
note.
that.
While We Stand, We Fight is most expensive models, not units. Is that correct, Aladaris?
That is correct.
Okay, so you could have some serious problems if a Salamanders player was to do something like a toughness 11 Brayarth or, expensive, really high toughness units. But in Apostle's case, he's just hoping to keep those expensive units out of the line of fire.
Yeah, and he's setting his bike captain up. It can be short right now because it's in the middle of the terrain, but he's not worried about that die. He's got a 3-up invul and very high toughness. So that's not something he's worried about, and he's hoping to kill all the Zephyrim before they can mince up his characters as well.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Oof, boys.
Lieutenant's gonna put.
Oh goodness.
In.
But yeah, as Aladaris was saying, yeah, he's gonna be a struggle. Now the Exorcists are still on the board. There's nothing on this battlefield that they're not going to be able to shoot at. I wonder how going to assess this. What do you think as Salamanders?
One is or each wound roll of 6 is a mortal wound. Reroll because of himself of that, and then. So one mortal wound and 1 AP nothing.
AP nothing, so saves, and the 1 dies. And the mortal.
Judicar and the they're gonna chuck crack grenades or frag grenades. I believe they both hit on 3s in range. Yeah, so same Blister skill.
Okay.
It's gonna be 8 shots. Hitting on 3s.
So very interestingly, if
and then winning
on
4s,
the end of turn 2, that Imagifier next to the Incursors was on the objective, that would be a 15-point swing. Or it would be a 10-point swing.
Yes. That's how it's gonna be.
The officers are going to put their D6 shots into the cannon nest and their guaranteed shots into the Zephyrim.
Just as a comment on the players, you can kind of hear, guys, the players there's definitely a point in a competitive game where you kind of break through the tension that's happening. You both kind of realize emotionally that whatever's going to happen is going to happen, but that's usually after turn 2. You can kind of hear them joking around with each other now. I guarantee you they would not, even though these guys are great buddies with each other, they get along and all that. They don't have that same joking attitude in turn 2. It's now coming out now that the game's kind of, coming through. The canoness does go down, everybody. We do see our venerable canoness go down.
3s.
Okay. I'm just gonna roll my miracle die. It's a 1.
Reroll 1.
Don't want to roll 1s at this point with your miracle dice, that's for sure.
Oof. 3 saves on your sisters.
Done, here we go.
Zephyrim?
Yeah. AP
I
1.
think that just might be it. Yep.
Did it?
Oof.
So your Magifier or your Preacher does not ignore AP1, correct?
He has a 4.
You can hear Apostle really trying to figure out his priority here. This is very important.
Yeah.
No.
Oh man, I don't know, man. This game still feels in the air. I don't know. Like this is anybody's game. Really depends on how well you're rolling, but what are you targeting? Do you target the Exorcist? Or do you target the Seraphim? You definitely do both, but what do you actually kill? Like what can you kill? Like what are you shooting at? What I would ask the Salamanders player.
I swear, Malice, he's going to go all in. I think he's going to go for the big play. I think he's going to do all the plasma into the Exorcist, and I think we're going to see the charge go down on the Sisters in front of the ruin there. I think he's going to have to try to, or just to the left, I think he's going to have to try to get those Inceptors active in 2 phases of the game rather than 1 in order to make this happen.
It seems like he's just gonna target the sisters, say, "You're not holding any more objectives. You're not getting engaged in all fronts. There's nothing you can do to the rest of my army. I'm gonna win on points now."
In here, and if I kill them, we'll put the do the Seraphim have an what's their invulnerable?
5 up.
And then we'll put the blast weapons into them.
Okay.
So here we've got the land speeders. Here he is splitting up his shots, saying, "I'm gonna kill the preacher with all of my
12 shots into the preacher.
autocannons, and afterwards I'm going to target the Seraphim. Because if the preacher dies, I'm no longer in combat and I can shoot the Seraphim."
Come on, baby, you can make this many 4-ups.
Oh!
Oh my god. Are you kidding me?
Sorry for laughing.
6 4-ups.
Okay, all right.
Break out the air horn, Malice. Okay. I don't even have a reaction. I'm dumbfounded. My jaw's on the floor.
What?
And now those blast weapons can't shoot.
Woo!
Apostle, if you're watching this replay, buddy, that's a big TT, man. That's harsh.
The dice gods are the ones that decide. Never forget.
Yeah.
Never forget. You can mathematician your way in here, my friend, but it is here. The battle is decided on the dice roll.
Who have a field up pin on these?
Yes.
And fuck it, we'll keep it at 24. Hitting on 1 on 2s, 3 on 3s, no rerolls. Hitting on 3s, okay, cool.
This may be the most intense battle that we've ever casted. Oh.
That many AP4.
Before, so I will have my 6 up. Okay. And then 6 up field pins.
Oh my goodness, but is it? It's not good enough. I don't know. What do we got? What do we got?
2 of them, so right?
3
That's
left.
7.
Oh, 2 left. Hopefully they will not break to morale.
No, he's got miracle dice. There's no way. He's got a 1 there.
I'm gonna keep these 2.
Oh,
Letting them melt to die, but the ones in front can at least try to take the point.
I'm going to keep
farthest in the back, right?
this one.
Hey, that's an interesting choice. I mean, that's charge bait. That's bait.
That same squad.
Okay.
Okay, so he's gonna be shooting again into the same squad.
Hitting on 2s, or on 1s. Winning on 3s. 3 saves, AP1.
3 ups plus light cover. And
Oh, makes 3 ups.
a field of pain.
Oh,
Oh,
wow!
with 6!
Again with the saves. Really? Come on, man. When are you gonna die? Is what I'm imagining. The
Joko.
Oh my God, this guy's rolling out of his mind right now.
This
Alright.
is insane. Why? How 4 ups and then the 6? Like, great rolling. Dice gods say yes.
I think it's higher shots.
There's no way. I can't. Chat, say a prayer for me. I'm gonna die this stream. I'm sorry. My heart is gonna burst. Just making all these saves, it's making it even harder for Salamanders. I mean, what do you do now? Like, okay, you're gonna charge them, right? That's okay. But what about the objective in the center? How's that gonna pan out for you? Like,
Eradicators are gonna
saves here. The image of fire is still on the board, is it?
Just roll for distance.
It is, but it's probably
creature.
going to. Actually, it's not going to die. But encourages do have objective secured, so the amplifier is not a very large problem.
Right. Aladaris keeping me grounded. Aladaris, you're keeping me grounded, man.
Aladaris is our voice of reason. Chat, thank you so much. I'm going to leave the rest of the casting to my two co-hosts, Aladaris and Malice. I'm dying to figure out the rest of this game here. I will definitely watch the replay. Have a wonderful night, everybody. And this is absolute insanity. Let me know how this goes, please.
Oops. Okay.
Thanks for joining us, Flo. I hope to catch you again on another stream. Did good, bud.
Of course. Cheers, guys, and this is fantastic. Have a great rest of the game.
We'll catch up with you later.
They cannot fail, but we are gonna make a distance roll.
Okay, yep, this distance can be used in ways. We'll see.
Oh my god, get over here.
Okay, 10 inches to play with here. How move for scepters?
Getting on objectives.
Aaron and Joko. No. Stay back. Off the objectives. That's what Joko wants. But does that technically count as closer?
With 10 inches, I have distance to do that.
Yeah.
Can that actually be done?
You are not on the objective currently.
Sorry.
Yeah. Okay. Good.
The intention is I have two guys in range to attack.
Yep.
See that? He's being forced to spread him out like that. He wants to sit on the objective, but he's also spreading his melee attacks thinly here in order to get that objective cured. But if, again, here we have two battle sisters that are just okay. I don't imagine they're going to be failing 2 morale because of the miracle dice. He'll be able to roll that 1 and auto pass.
1 reroll and reroll himself.
The big thing here is if the Seraphim survive, and if they're able to pile in onto the captain and get onto the objective and hold it because there's not that many other models on it, that would also be another very insignificant point shift. But unfortunately, the Seraphim are now all dropping like flies.
Yeah, hate to see it, especially if you're rooting on sisters. Which I think I'm doing, actually. I don't know, I just keep hearing of this thing.
Yeah, they're definitely underdogs of this matchup, but they put up a good fight, especially
So 6 attacks.
I think it's really Joko piloting this list here.
Hit on 3s.
It's been so close for so long.
Winning on 3s.
Big shout out to these players here, playing their minds out.
5 armor saves.
3s? Oh no. 6s.
Nope. It's a squad down.
We'll start with the Eradicator. We're going to the Eradicators now, so that's going to be 9 attack, or 10 attacks into the Canoness. Hitting on 3s, 1 reroll.
It's a lot of misses there.
I've done this. Winning on 3s, 1 reroll. Yeah, no AP.
3s. And the 6 up.
1 is going down here.
Anything else?
I'm sorry. These were not meant to be based. The intention is to wrap the magnifier.
Wait. Oh yeah, no, I can't help intervene anymore.
Just in case things go badly. Paired combat knives. Do I get anything fancy for this? Paired combat knives. Each 6 is an additional success or exploding hit. So I have 4, so 10 attacks.
Midget Fire does not have objective security, is that correct?
That is correct.
Hitting on 3s with 1 reroll, 1 extra hit, and he's winning on 3s, no reroll, or 1 reroll, but nothing special. 5 saves.
AP?
Nothing as of right now.
3 ups. And 6 up.
Only 1 wound goes through on this Midget Fire here.
3.
You should have lost all your Saffron.
Oh, yeah, sorry. I did not remove it. Okay, I get to fight back here.
Yep, you start with the preacher.
Oh yeah, start.
Or sorry, you nominate who you want to go with.
Sure, let's go with the preacher. 3 attacks, I think. No, 4 attacks. Sorry.
On 4s here.
He gives an extra attack round himself.
See here that the dice rolls are slopping up a little bit. I don't know.
So you know what to roll. And
The form of the tilt.
both of them together.
Hit on 3s. 2 rerolls. Yeah, 2 rerolls. They just don't want to die. Jesus Christ. Winning on 3s, 1 reroll from the lieutenant. This is what does it. 3 saves.
Oh,
Nice.
just barely.
Okay.
No CP to reroll that, but
Fire. She has 3 attacks.
gotta, you know, I know he doesn't have objective secure or anything, but it's just such a big deal that thing was just sitting there tying it up.
5s. 2 wounds at no AP.
Into the crushers.
Crushers. Yes. Please fail 1.
Good.
Oh, 2 double 6s on there.
Cass, she has, I think, 5 attacks. Yeah, 5 attacks.
Double 6.
On 2s, reroll the 1s. 6 should generate an extra, so yeah, I did not forget it this time. And nothing.
Nothing coming back in the swing back here.
So it's my turn, right?
So at this point,
Hold 4.
you need to look at Jericho's options and ask, what can he do? Well, he's got 1 resistors that can try to contest 1 objective. He can try to shoot
Oh, the aggressive shoot, yeah.
the Inceptors off the board with his Exorcist. If he kills all of them, that's another objective. And then that'll reduce Salamanders to only 2 objectives. That's unlikely that he can get anything else, but
For 1, that's enough.
alright, so that's 1 objective taken care of.
Okay.
What else has he got?
Here.
Oh, this is
First. Let's move back. Miracle. I have 12-inch movement on them. Miracle dices. Are you rolling 1 of them? Okay, good. 3 and a 6.
those miracle dice could be very useful later.
There. Contesting the objective.
You only have 8-inch.
I have 10-inch.
Oh, they move 12 normally?
They move to that normally, yes.
Okay.
I have to kill that.
Testing that. That's just so weird to me. Does the captain not have objective secure?
Normally, no, but I think he might have given it the ability to give 1 unit objectives secured at the beginning of the battle round, but he will not have the chance to do that anymore. I'm not sure if he declared it, since this is already in the middle of battle round 4.
Making sure to keep.
Oh, I see what he's doing.
I don't remember this. Never mind.
Moving up the sisters here. Gonna be wanting to charge that. Yep.
Okay.
Testing objective on the center, and testing this objective up here. Actually holding it because actually.
The end of my turn.
Yeah, so actually the chaplain is the one that can give objectives secured. So the captain has no way of actually getting objectives secured. So if he manages to contest this objective, contest the objective the Magifier is on, and use the Battle Sisters for obsec there, then he can actually deny all primaries from the Salamander player.
Yeah, and he wants to do that. He needs to do that.
I'm spending
And
number of shots.
it doesn't seem like it's a long shot. I mean, he's got the miracle dice tucked away there for him.
You went quiet. I didn't hear you.
Sorry,
Spend CP on.
so I can reroll the number of shots with big gun, starting with the heavy water. Rerolling once,
Oof. All right.
and this is into the Inceptors.
One save. All right. AP.
AP2,
in
which
cover.
becomes AP1. They are not in cover. It's them.
Yeah. Save.
Up save on it.
I get to roll the number of shots.
That's what he's looking for. Mhm.
On to your captain.
So one save. One.
That's not what he's looking for.
That. Oh,
Seriously.
We're good.
What is that roll?
what the?
Roll.
Oh, your preacher survived like
No!
3 rounds. I don't want to hear it.
I know.
No way, dude. Not like this.
These are no. These first are gonna shoot into. Oh, actually, can I see them?
You
Can't.
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 So I think that's
Bad.
this witness.
Okay, I need to ace it here.
Spirit of Joko leaving this game, missing all that, failing to wound with all that, rolling like 5 ones.
I don't like this. Okay, these are going to shoot everything. Well, everything fucking meta.
Walters.
Wait. No. What else can I shoot?
And unfortunately, did these guys advance or did they?
No. they do not.
Okay, so I think
I can charge them.
yeah. Unfortunately, the cursors are stronger, closer.
How do I do this? I got you off. We only hold one, but I'm gonna lose an exorcist, which is a problem.
Yeah, he's putting a lot of stock onto the Exorcist, man. That last shot is probably one of the more unfortunate things we've seen since the failed rolls, since all the successful saves he made. I gotta say, that doesn't feel good if you're rooting for your sisters here.
So that's a problem. Can I? Well, fuck. So okay, I have to shoot that with the exorcist.
Shooting the captain again?
Sorry, the heavy water. I'll hit. 1 AP2, which is AP1, 1 AP1, which is AP0.
3 up here,
There's a wound.
4 up here.
So kill one and the big gun.
Yep.
Get to reroll these? I don't think so. Okay. Hits.
Breaks the wound.
Wounds.
That's
AP.
AP4. So yeah, very good save. Get
6 ups.
No 6-ups, my friend.
One at a time. Unless you want to burn. Can you burn miracle dice?
Can we do this?
Yeah, because I don't have anything else that can shoot the fucking captain, sadly. So the first one.
Kills it.
One didn't.
I'm gonna burn my miracle dice of 3.
And then oh,
It's another one. And that is the whatever they are, the Inceptors, completely wiped off the board there by some relatively good shooting from the Exorcists.
Yeah, that was a big kill.
So now, not only does he get to deny that objective, he actually holds it.
Table.
So that's good if you're rooting for sisters.
So I am going to charge my sisters there.
All right, is he miracle dicing?
Looks like you need 7.
Play here.
So it's a 4. No, I needed a 6. I think.
5-inch.
That's definitely a yeah. Let's,
So if I move 4.
exactly 1 inch.
Just makes it. Okay, and then I'm going to charge your captain. I think I need a 10, right? Oh, I know, I need a 9.
You're gonna need more than that. Because you gotta go over the terrain.
What do I need?
I think that's a 2 up. 1 up. So you need to go. It's basically a 10.
Okay, so I'm going to use my double 5s and make it.
Um,
But that does not mean that does not put you base to base.
No, I know. But you can't heroically intervene because I charge you.
He?
You can't heroically intervene because I charge you.
In what sense?
You can't heroically intervene because I charge you.
Right. But you haven't based me.
Yeah, I know, but you can't heroically intervene because I charged you.
Did that change in 9th edition?
I think yes. I tried to do that in one of my games, and they said I can't. Can I have a judge's opinion on that, just to be sure?
so there's a request for rulings here.
Could I base you with an 11? Otherwise.
I feel like this is a core rulebook thing.
Yeah, it's within engagement range. Okay.
So I'm gonna start
Alright.
over here, and I'm gonna base you, basically.
Okay.
Right on the objective.
And I have 4 attacks. All hits, and an extra attack from being words. So you are T7, right? You are T7.
You can't actually wound me.
Why?
I'm toughness 7 and -1 to be wounded.
I'm strength 5.
Oh, you're strength 5. Okay, never mind.
Yeah.
So
I can
wounding
move
on
you on
6s.
6s.
2 6s coming up.
3 up.
2 3-ups. Oof. All right.
And you don't have the CP to interrupt.
While you're doing that, I am going to roll for the captain real quick while you do that. That far?
Yeah, you wound me on 4s.
I'll hit wounding on 4s with 1 reroll. So 3 saves on your cannon when you get there.
4s.
Made all 4-ups. They're going to be locked in to combat there. Not bad rolling. Not really bad rolling.
Okay, and then I should have 9 attacks there.
Okay.
No rerolls. And wounding on 5s.
Nice.
Okay. And I think I forget my extra hit stats. Yeah.
Oh.
Give 2.
That's a important kill on a model.
Yes,
One
it
that's a
is.
secured model.
That is huge right there. He no longer can contest his objective here. Objective secure. They both have it, so we go by model count.
We'll go there.
Okay.
And of course, he's going to consolidate right onto this objective here. Oh yeah, he's in.
I have offset. And yeah. Oh, I got a miracle dice for killing your inceptors in the shooting phase. I got a miracle dice for killing your inceptors in the shooting phase.
My cursor is going to swing into your sisters.
Yep.
4 attacks, hitting on 3s. 1 reroll goes himself. Winning on 3s. 2 saves, no AP. Or sorry, AP 1. AP 1, because doctrines.
4 ups. And, 6 up.
Oh, close, but one model does go down. Not going to really matter there.
Gonna be this one in the back.
One in the back.
Okay.
Yeah, so this set might actually narrowly push Joko into a 2-point victory, which is going to be very close.
Absolutely. I swear to God, Joko's out here playing his mind. Everything. I gotta say, man.
Fight with your educators.
Then on 3s. So 6 saves on your canoness. It's AP 1 from doctrines.
That one. Okay. Yeah, basically that's it. Your turn. You are not holding again anything. I get engaged on our front for 2.
If this hold
Yep.
that banner there.
And I'm also holding this one in the middle.
Yep. Alright, cool, good talk.
Be right back. I'm gonna get myself a drink.
Yep.
So yeah, man, I don't. Just a lot of cheeky, sneaky play here coming from Sisters that really just banking on the charges. I mean, the charges were actually pretty secure, but no, he made the movements. I think one of the biggest factors here was this Battle Sister squad being able to survive and weather that storm. The last shooting phase from Salamanders.
Yeah, now it's all about, can you shift the Sisters player off of 2 objectives? And you
Right.
probably can. With all of your shooting. You still have your aggressors close to the Sisters on the south. You've got a bunch of land speeders that can now finally, on the second to last turn, drive up and do some shooting. But point-wise, it's hard to come back. You really need to get 3 points on engaging all fronts to have a chance at tying, I feel that.
Right. So what you're saying is that now it's really a battle of if he can get it tied, based on what he can actually shoot off the field.
Yeah, it's just going to be very difficult point-wise, because he's got the hope he can get 15 points next battle round. If he does not get 15 points from primary on the last turn,
Absolutely,
he is done for.
The lead is so far here from Salamanders, but you know, still here in the game. It's still an exciting game. I mean, really, one of the best games I've seen to date, and one that I've personally felt super excited about. Is this how it's going to be from now on when we start getting into the playoffs and stuff? Is this the level of play that we're going to be seeing?
Hopefully. These two have both been doing very well so far.
I really hope so. Maybe not this game. I know you guys might have been rooting for me to get that heart attack, but I'm still around, guys. So maybe next time. the game is as high. What's the word? How do you say it? How do you phrase it? If the game is this exciting, maybe you might say it. No, I'm just kidding. I don't even know what I'm talking about here. How long have we been up here? It's been quite a battle. Does anybody know we had to cut the stream off and start it again because of apparently some problems? Nothing on my end, by the way. There's no frame loss or drops or ping. I have a relatively stable connection, so, but Twitch has been acting a little bit strange as of late. I don't know. I hope not. All right, so he is moving these land speeders up on this objective here. Yeah, I saw it drop, but I didn't get any kind of alerts as to drop frames or ping or anything like that. It just kind of dropped. And so that kind of smells like maybe something's going on Twitch's end.
These intercept, these tempests.
Can you fall back and charge with your captain?
No.
Good.
Guys, in chat, let me know, how was today's stream? Let me know in terms of quality, setup. Let me know in terms of commentary. How did you guys think we did this game here on the commentary? We would like to get that feedback.
Do I want to do that? I may bring them back. Sorry. They can't have advanced, so they have to go back.
I think this is an excellent showcase of some high level play for Sisters and Salamanders. I think people watch this match later might actually learn some tips and tricks. Maybe even into the mindset of both of these players as well. Who knows? There could be some players out there. We have Pigsy, the legend, in chat. Pigsy, are you playing this season of Alpha?
6 inches of the center, so he'll get me engaged on all fronts.
Okay.
These guys.
Forward to victory.
It's gonna get me engaged on all fronts here, so I'll have 3 points.
Weighing in these final points here as we got to be at round 5. Really?
We're still at the end of round 4. It's been a slow grind.
So okay, so nobody scored anything in battle round 3 for primaries?
Nope.
I can't
It's
use that experience.
it's been one objective per player for a very long time now.
We've been staring at this score screen for a solid 2 to 3 hours. Well, not on the secondaries. The secondaries is where all the action is right now. But really, it's just Joko just denying everything.
Okay.
You're not taking my 15-point BP lead.
Point down there
I don't think
for-
so. What Joko's been saying this match.
Let me do my litanies too before I forget. Time. These land speeders are going to get +1 to hit and +1 to wound if I get it off. +1 to hit. Goes off, +1 to wound. Reroll because wise order. Nope. Okay.
No
+1 to hit.
rerolls and wounds. Okay.
So you're back to hitting on 3s if you are targeting them.
Yeah. The aggressors.
Oh, wait, or...
I pre-spent for the aggressors to have double tap.
Okay.
Stay there. Do they have bolt pistols?
Who?
They do.
Man, cracking this game open just to see how this played out and what players could have done better. I don't know, man. I don't know. How do you even begin?
Everything here is that the cannon is the closest target, by the way.
For who?
The Tempests.
Okay.
I get.
Right now, we're just, seeing how this plays out. While we stand, we fight, we'll score 15 victory points.
Blast.
Yes.
Yep. So the points are closer than they appeared because of that 15-point swing from while we stand we fight.
I have to check.
Now, Joko could always pop something. Nice, some more points. Still has Exorcist on the field, but I would imagine they're going to be tied up. At least
Yeah,
one of
if you
them.
can somehow manage to destroy a Landspeeder Tempest, that would push him to having enough points. If you can somehow deny even just one objective and prevent one of the primary points from going to Sally's, it's almost certainly going to be his win. But a lot of very small but very clutch things can happen.
Over what you're basically telling us, Aladaris.
Not yet. Not yet.
Or for 5 hours.
Shooting phase.
It's the battle I just keep giving.
Our end of movement I spent for the aggressors to double tap and go to shooting phase. Alright, these Space Marines over here are going to shoot into the sisters.
Sorry, give me a moment. I'm double checking if they really have blast.
The problem right now is that Apostle only has one unit, and in fact one model, on the objective next to the Imagifier. If he does not get that third objective, he cannot win this game.
Alright.
And if that unit dies, he also pretty much loses this game.
Did you calculate the
So
best
very important model, that Incurse Resurgent.
Shit.
one? Yeah.
Uh-oh.
What did you roll? You rolled.
3 and a 4.
You
So
rolled 2 3s
Three.
because your reroll was also a
3
3.
rolls. 3 rolls. Okay, so 3 wounds. They both all wound.
Wait, what? No. I have the last rolls here. Oh wait, those are the wounds.
I had 3 hits out of 4 with the
Okay.
reroll, and then 3 wounds.
Okay.
1 dice or
Fail
6 up.
1, 6 up. No, 1 dice.
Sorry, and the Eradicator over here is doing Raise the Banner.
Okay.
Really trying to squeeze out at those 1 points, because it really does matter at this point.
Does he?
Cannoness.
Almost forgot about that, but he got it.
Huh?
You have
Or
1
I
die.
can't fire. I can't fire anyways. Never mind. Because it's through a wall.
But if you raise the banner, you can't shoot with the model, right?
Yep, and his Eradicator, well, can't shoot anything in range anyways, so
Put an assault fire.
not too big of a deal.
And Speeder Tempest. This squad of Battle Sisters.
Here. 1 assault cannon and the 2d3 shots there.
Okay, here we go.
So into the sister,
I don't imagine this survives.
wounding on 2s.
Oh, wait. You might have.
Oh, 4s, right.
Yeah, you had 2 3s.
2 3s. So I do
Okay.
get a reroll though. Okay, so 3 wounds then.
What? Why do you assume you are gonna
Okay.
wound with? Yeah. And you
Okay, so 2 saves, AP1.
AP1, so I ignore that. So 3 ups. Come on, baby, make that 6 up. Yeah.
Okay. It was very close, but the Battle Sisters are down. I mean, he had more lands. He had more Tempest.
No rerolls.
But I mean, that could have been huge, right? If that thing would have survived.
4 saves.
2 saves. Basically, I have a 1-up save.
Wait, is this the one that?
Yes.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Sorry, my bad. So you take 1.
No, I don't. I have a 1-up
Oh yeah,
save.
gotcha. Yeah. Oops.
1-up save. That.
Light cover.
He's basically saying cover is pushing up to a 1-up before AP is applied.
43.
Okay, gotcha. Thank you. That clarification.
And it's dense as well, so we are hitting all 4s.
So 9 shots, right? 6, 8, 9. Yeah. Either hitting on 3s.
Lots of 3-ups here.
They got the +1 to it, right?
Well.
Because if
Actually,
not-
yeah. They hit on 2s. I'm sorry.
No, they are hitting on 3s because this is dense as well. Dense ruins. Dense, lights,
Yeah, 1's always fail, but it's basically a 2-up.
So it still hits on 3. Okay. Gotcha.
yes.
And then wounding on 4s. 1 reroll.
Oh, no. Okay, that's a little bit better, but
Okay, it's -3.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
2 damage.
6 ups. No, takes 2.
damn, Canoness. So tanky. Still on 3 wounds.
We're gonna put everything from them into the magnifier.
Yeah.
Okay, this is going to be important. He needs to get out the objective.
Oh, that image. Wait.
Huh?
How are you targeting the imagifier with anything?
What?
How are you targeting the imagifier with anything?
No, the canoness.
Ah, okay, just you said imagifier.
I said everything into her.
Yeah, okay. I heard imagifier.
Yeah.
and
Hitting on
magnifier.
3s with 1 reroll. Winning on 4s with 1 reroll. So 3 invols.
No, this is the.
AP3.
Isn't? Okay. Thought it was the. What it's called? The other thingy.
Nope, this was the blast weapons.
Oh no, she dies.
On. Okay. So those armor saves are body. What can you do with that?
The aggressors are gonna put all their shots into the sisters.
Okay. So you
We are
46
So close.
plus a bunch.
it's 24 shots plus 46. You have still at least 6 in the squad, right?
7.
Yeah. So these are all at least minimum 3. So
Then.
so plus 25. So -1. Hitting on 4s.
Ooh, okay.
2 rerolls.
Throwing dice. These dice are being thrown right now.
With 2 rerolls.
I don't know, man.
Saves.
No AP, so 3 ups.
Oh! Feel no pains?
6 ups.
No 6-ups. That squad's still gonna be alive.
1. Oh, that's a superior. I'm not killing that. 1, 2, 3, and actually I don't want to kill that. Killing from the back. And that's a superior again. Okay.
Squad still lives. That's very interesting, considering it's aggressors shooting at this. I thought that squad was for sure dead.
They're gonna charge your
Go ahead.
what you call it, exorcist.
Go ahead.
Get
Make
it?
it.
And it's a charge move on the Tempest. wants to tie that up. He won't be able to shoot that Havoc launcher. Not in melee. It's got blast.
What he can still do with it though is withdraw into the other one of the other table corners and get that 2 points from engage in all fronts.
Yes, my main guys have blast.
Okay.
Okay.
Captain, he's still up and free. I don't know.
He fell back, so unfortunately he can't charge this turn.
Oh yeah, that's right.
But
Good call there.
Fight me.
Attack with the land speeders first.
Okay.
Six attacks.
Mhm.
Hitting on threes with one reroll.
well, I think this is going to go to Joko. He holds 2 objectives. He's going to score the 5 primary points for holding 2 objectives, and at that point, I don't think there's a way for Apostle to overcome that divide.
That's that, but it's not really matters. Okay, and I'm the defender. I'm fighting here first. I get 5 attacks. Canonis.
How does she have 5?
4 plus 1 from the chainsword.
Okay, yeah, okay.
And
5 swooned.
Goddamn, this dice box.
I know, you're telling me, man.
1.
Good.
6. Come on. Come on. Please.
Can't enough.
No. Just watching here.
6 attacks. Or 9 attacks, hitting on threes with 1 re. Jesus fucking Christ.
Still a pretty good chance of killing her.
3 armor saves.
Perhaps. What? She said. Okay. So.
Oh, but they managed to kill her still.
And I'm holding this, and I'm holding this, and this is being contested.
You owe me morale here first.
I'm using my 2 dual plus.
Okay.
Because that's way too important. Leave it for chance. So again, I'm holding this, I'm holding this, so I'm holding 2. This is contested by my exorcist. And you're only holding 1.
Sorry, the intention was here to be, like, in there too.
You didn't put it there!
Oh, Joko. You know.
Fine, I don't want to win like that. I'm still getting 5 points.
Yep.
This is on 5.
And that 5 points should be enough to push him over the edge.
Yeah.
He's still going to be holding 2 to the 2 of Apostle, and so there's not much that can be done in terms of primaries anymore. All he needs to do is fight back or fall back, contest objectives, and the game is his.
So basically, you are at 36 points now with 5. So I just have to.
Oh man. Well, you know, we're wrapping up this game here, but I gotta say, what do you think? It's so hard to. I mean, it's very easy to criticize the play from Space Marines here, right? But I mean, what could he have done better? He did
I think he did what he could on turn 2, but turn 1, I would have liked to see him be a lot more aggressive. He lost out on way too many primary points that I feel he didn't need to. But
I mean, yeah, but you say that, and of course that's gonna be the winning factor here, right? The fact that Joko's sitting on 3 primary objectives scored in Battle Round 2, but I mean, it could have been so much different this game if he had deployed in different ways.
And you get maybe...
We're gonna be racking our brains here, looking at the VOD, seeing what we could have done better for Space Marines, or at least on Maverick's part.
Yes, I should get engaged on our fronts for myself. So...
Maybe he wasn't feeling too confident. Maybe he was feeling threatened by sisters in this case. I mean,
I think he was trying to give respect to the Exorcists and the Meltas. But if you're going to give them that much respect, then you're giving up all the points for it. Sometimes it's not the best trade-off.
I don't think you can you.
I can move 12. Is that outside of the middle? Can you measure it from me?
Because you have to go. Because the way you're positioning.
Oh.
Clip the captain.
hit escape. Hit escape. Aw, my goodness.
Like,
Someone hasn't watched my tutorial videos.
I want more for my engage. I could just use my miracle dice to auto advance 6 with the energy fire. Should get me within that quarter. I'm just gonna shoot that single cursor. And I'm gonna shoot the captain. Such a shame that the 3 is not enough. I have to use it out. Yep, I'm using my 6 miracle die to auto-advance the Imagifier 6, so I move 12, which ends me up in that quarter. I don't think I can get into that quarter unless 4 plus no. I basically need a really high roll, so I'm not even gonna try that.
technically, if you move the sisters out of the way, the magnifier could 4 inches here.
This is gonna be the last turn, it does not matter if they die.
Okay.
So if I move them out of the way, 3 left. What do I need here?
I
5?
think you need like
5 or
you need to
6?
roll a 5. Yeah.
Okay.
Maybe a 6, but yeah. There you go.
6 will definitely get me.
Okay, that's a 6. Ask and thou shalt receive. For the
I needed a 6.
There you go.
Okay.
Gonna get you
Yeah.
12 on engage on all fronts.
Yes, and so I'm still I'm not no longer contesting that.
I gotta say, Aladaris, though, I think this game got a little too close. I think the game really got close when it didn't need to. If Sisters probably took, I don't know, raise the banners.
You are not. Can you spend CP to make you
I'm looking at this, bring it down at 2 points. I don't know, man.
intervene?
I can heroically intervene for 3 inches. Yeah, for free.
So you can basically go there.
Yeah.
So, boink. And can I?
Space Marines player is
Yeah, the
realizing-
thing with Razor Banners though is it competes in the same slot as the Play Scramblers, so I think both are decent options, but the Play Scramblers ultimately end up also paying off here.
Should still be holding.
You have the 4th invulnerable. Don't forget.
Yeah, I know. I'm gonna shoot your captain. Basically, I have 2 shooting, both guns here, and then exorcist everything into your captain. And I do have a CP, so I'm going to spend that CP to reroll the number of shots. So hitting on 3.
So this was really just to buff up how many points he has. I think a better option is to shoot Land Spear Tempest. It's worth less points than the captain, but you aren't likely to kill the captain.
I mean, he's already shot at a captain before.
Go roll high, low.
Sure, okay, then it will be heavy.
Is that fair?
Yeah.
Yeah, on
sure,
a high.
sure. High is
Cool.
heavy water. Yeah.
Okay.
Okay, so I had 1 hit with heavy water.
Yep.
I don't wound you. And then the big guns, I get to roll the number of shots here. I'm gonna roll a 2 into a 4. So 6 hits, wounding on 4s. 3 wounds. Yes. I don't have a 6 for the miracle die.
Not gonna take the risk with missing out. Okay, no damage taken.
Okay.
But he already knew that this, like, he's already shot at the captain. He knows, right?
Yeah, he knows it's hard to kill. It's just if he kills it, 5 points swing. But it's a bit of a dream.
Doesn't he just take the land speeders for easier?
1?
Now they're easier. They're both in a unit. They get no save. You get 2 points for each one you kill. Would have been the better target.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Well, I guess he just wanted the style points on that. Gets the cursor sergeant.
We've already put it in. Yeah, we've already put it in. Yeah, your turn. You get 5 points basically on primary. He's not gonna die, so you get 15 on this. And you get 1 more for raise the banners and 1 more at the end of the game.
More for raise the banners, and then
Oh, where are you raising the other banner?
1 for the turn, and then 1 for the.
Oh, 1 for the end of the game, yeah.
Yeah. And yeah.
So you can't catch me in points.
This has been such a epic battle. We're gonna be putting this on YouTube. Actually, it should be on YouTube already.
I told you this was your game, man.
Oh boy.
That's like a 4D chess, like denying each other.
Oh,
I told, especially when you went first, like I didn't have a.
Going first was definitely the right decision because basically that 15 on primary won me the game.
Yeah.
I should not have chosen bring it down. That was a mistake, but I don't know.
If I'd gone for.
Oh, we have been unmuted. So
Yeah,
I think
no,
we can drop the Google call.
Yeah, good. I'm good with this. Alright, bro. Good game, man. Fucking awesome.
You guys don't
Well played to
understand.
both of you.
Thanks for
How-
the game. I'm assuming. You want to record it?
Oh, yeah, sure. I will go ahead and post it. Oh, you have 1 more on raise the banners. So, sorry.
Oh. Actually, don't I get 10 points? No,
what?
no, because you have you.
I destroyed your
I'm assuming,
banners.
yeah, you would have been there. Okay, cool.
You
We're
can't plant a banner here. You can't plant a banner here because you need to advance.
Have a good evening. Thanks for the game, Joko. And thanks for staying up.
Apparently staying 4.
Oh wait! Hang on. We got a post-game discussion here, man. You have to go, right? Okay. Okay, well, all right. You guys don't understand. I was trying to say this. Okay, so I don't know. What was that, a pop-off? I don't know. But I will say that this has probably been one of the funnest games I've commentated on. One of the most back and forth games. I mean, people are gonna look back on the VODs, and the VODs should be on YouTube already if you guys didn't know. This was a fantastic game. Very close back and forth.
I totally agree.
Yeah, by the end of round 2, it was really anybody's game. A couple of key charges were made, a lot of key units were killed, but, well played to both sides.
Oh, absolutely. And I gotta say, big shout out to you, Joko, because I could recognize you knew what you were doing. I felt like you understood exactly what you were up against, but that didn't phase you, right? Like, you were playing to the strategy. Like, you had a very clear, you picked out your objectives, you understood what you had to do without over respecting, and I think it paid off for you really, really well here.
Yeah, like it was a really tough game. As I said, it felt like playing like 4D chess, like denying each other the primaries, and it was really fun.
Yeah, I mean, it's like throwing waves of people to contest objectives one turn at a time.
I'd like to jump in real quick, just so there's no misconception by anybody who's still watching this or listening. Basically, Joko is one of the better Eldar players that I've experienced, and to the point that for what was available, Nick Rose was consistently using him as a scrim partner. So not only is he a very good player, he knows how to execute exceptionally well at a high level. So not only, just long story short, this is well deserved, and he did a hell of a job pulling it out and denying me shit.
I thought you played really well too.
Well, except for the first round, like I basically got a lead the second battle round, and I maintained it.
Yeah, I think there were opportunities for you to play more aggressively, especially with the land speeders using skilled riders, bait fire, move around the board. Losing out on all objectives turn one really hurt, and not being on the board at all definitely was detrimental. I understand the respect of the Seraphim and trying to screen out the backline for a bunch of the secondaries, but not being on the board was quite painful.
The big thing that hurt me was I fucked up in deployment. If you look where I put my land speeders originally, they should have been back about 2 inches to allow to put the second unit of assault intercessors along the line, and I realized that too late, which meant that I had to have assault intercessors and the tactical marines behind that barricade in the back. Otherwise, they would have been on the line, and it would have been a little more aggressive pushing forward. But I could have been more aggressive with the Tempests, but just big shout out to Joko. He knew what he needed to do and executed it exceptionally well.
You played really well. Like, you basically denied me almost all of my deep strike. I could barely do anything with my deep strikes. Like, I had to put my Zephyrin here so you don't heroically intervene into my Canoness and stopping me the 10 points on the close scrambles. Oh.
You guys are gonna come back and watch that VOD, and when you guys are reviewing it, you listen to the comments. It was exciting. I will say it was very exciting to watch you guys play. And honestly, it's so easy to criticize, right? But in the heat of battle, you guys at the end of the day did what you thought you needed to do to win, right? And you guys played the game exceptionally well. And thank you so much for giving us this opportunity to watch you guys, both of you. So I can't wait to watch you guys play again.
I don't think you take the stress to play not with sisters.
I will say this, and I don't know how Joko feels, but if it seems he executed very well, but how he was playing felt a little off compared to like when the last 2 splits when he was running Eldar. I had mistakes, and I'm still feeling this list out because I've been playing it for about 3.5 weeks now, all told. So, like, I don't know if you guys are familiar with the lists that I was running in Alpha League the prior seasons, but I generally ran like aggressive Raven Guard, like with Centurions and Aggressors and like a fire line just to get into your face as quickly as possible. So this is a very much a like a tactical or a surgical kind of list, and I'm still trying to learn that play style. If that makes sense.
Right.
I feel like if you... Oh, sorry. Go ahead.
No, I'm still learning it, and like I have a GT this weekend where I'm pretty much running this list, so we will see.
Gotta let us know how that goes out for you.
I think that if you bring a Raven Guard, you were good just gonna beat me because it's just way much more aggressive and
I am a much more aggressive player with that, but I generally tail out at 4-1 or 5-1 at like GTs and stuff. So I know, talking to Nick, that I need to learn to play another play style because this generally offers more opportunity for outplay.
I got a question for both of you guys. MVP units. What do you got for us? Most valuable unit in your battle here.
I don't know, because like all my shit kind of like hit and whiffed equally, if that makes sense. Like these sisters not dying this last round was like obnoxious. I should have done. I forgot that he had a 2-up save effective or a 3-up save, and he made a lot of. I think his preacher actually should be his MVP.
Yeah, I was gonna say that, but Preacher was definitely the MVP.
Just sitting there time
for one more turn is just huge.
Yeah, that truthfully, I mean, like y'all were saying, like there were definitely opportunities, more probably for me than him, of different decisions that I could have made on a matrix, like to impact things. But this was what kind of threw it, because had he died a turn earlier, that would have opened up so I could like taken out the magnifier over here, and I could have raised a banner and that kind of thing. So that was, I think, the MVP unit of the game for both of us.
Yeah.
Wow, what a blast!
I feel like my biggest mistake was taking Bring It Down. I don't know what I could have taken instead of it, but yeah, that was not good.
I don't think it was. I mean, it feels like it was, but because I knew that was 10 points, right? I explicitly didn't feed you stuff because I was anticipating getting like another 5 to 10 points of primaries that just didn't happen because of like stupid shit like this preacher and stuff. So I normally play a heavy deny, which is why like I went, you didn't see my characters at all because that's 15 points of secondaries, except for the captain, and I had to use them to make a push. So, but no, definitely preacher. I think the Sephram, this play over here, killing the Eradicators, was probably the biggest play.
I feel like your best unit was the Inceptors, because
To be fair, it was also the most expensive unit.
Actually, they should be point for port pretty much the same as the aggressors. But yeah, the aggressors should be like 230, I think, 235, and the Inceptors are 250. But I like them a lot. Not problem, but what Joko did, how he was talking about how denying my deep strike and stuff, he also had a significant strength in having that. And in retrospect, even with this table edge having long edges, I should have had the aggressors on the table turn 1, because I believe that could have made a significant difference, them and the Inceptors.
I basically just, on this side where are my more important units, I screened you up to here.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
Well, gentlemen, I hate to wrap this up on the post-game discussion, but I just wanted to know if you guys had any shout-outs you wanted to make.
Mostly to my comp chap fam, if they're still watching, Curie and a few other people, and just everyone who watched. Great, and thankful for the views. Hopefully, we gave you guys what you wanted. Space Marines going down.
I wanna give a shout out for Dan K, who played a practice match with me, and that helped lots against preparing for your list. Another 10. And if my friends are watching, which I'm not sure, I'm gonna go shout out for them. But I think it's too late for them, so I don't think they are watching any longer.
Oh, it was a fantastic game. I hope you guys in chat enjoyed that. This is Maverick playing as Salamanders, and Joko playing as the Sisters of Battle. So you guys can follow those guys on our server. I know that maybe you guys are fans now. I don't know.
To clarify, my Discord name is Apostle Road.
Oh yes, Apostle. I'm sorry.
No, you just I made this Steam account a long time ago, before that was a thing.
Does chat have any questions?
Yeah, just
That's a good point. Chat, do you have questions for the players here for this game? Any questions in here in chat? We're taking them.
Yes, Joko's balls are bigger than mine. I just want to clarify that.
You
Not that I've
play-
seen that in person or anything. Just
I'm not gonna send you a photo.
damn
So,
it.
yeah, you will never know.
I tried. I tried.
Maybe if you ask really nicely, but maybe.
Definitely not. I disavow you, sir, and everything you say.
I feel like you should have played a lot more aggressively. I just don't have the firepower to kill everything.
Yeah, I'm still learning it. Still learning it. I'm used to playing with knights and being incredibly cagey shit.
All right, so Fix My Code has a question. For both of you, have you renew your fate on the RNG Machine God?
Well,
I give many alms and many sacrifices every time I can.
I always pray to the RNG god, but it's not a machine god, it's an Eldar god. Eldar.
Heresy.
By the RNG god, I mean the Emperor. Just
Yeah.
for the record.
This guy over here.
Yeah.
This guy over here. Heresy talk over here. Talking about some laughing god, and I don't not approve of that.
I feel like I probably should have been more aggressive, but I really the two things that I would have done differently in the beginning of the game was I boxed myself out with the deployment when I put the land speeders out first instead of setting up my infantry. Like the Judicar should have been in that cage, which meant that he would have been blocking off the charge on the Repentia.
Lantern. That was also.
So like I said, deployment was probably my biggest weakness, and I should have had probably the aggressors and interceptors on table, because I would have had more drops and could have seen where he put like his exorcists and stuff.
I feel like my deployment was a whole mess. If I go second, I'm just fucked.
Yeah, I mean that's 9th edition in a T. It really is. It's very difficult, and I don't think people fully appreciate that how difficult it is to pull games out going second at this level of play, like against Joko. Even if it looks like I technically out traded him, or like if you did points on the table with like actual threats left, it doesn't matter, because he was just able to forward trade and just pay it forward or get a front load, and I think people don't appreciate that. Until they actually...
I think it wasn't so much the trading this game that swung it. It was really the initiative on points. You get out on the map first, you have the first time to score points, your opponent has one less opportunity to react against you scoring points. Especially on the last round, at the end of battle round 4, after you're done, it's all Joko's game. He can do whatever he wants. He dictates the pace of the last turn as well. First turn, last turn. You have just the huge scoring advantage you're playing first is very hard to overcome.
Yeah, also, I feel like the mission was really bad for both of us. Because we could just barely score primary points. Dan would have scored a lot more if it's like hold one objective primary and not this weird deployment.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, the hold one was definitely held both of you back, but it especially hurt the Salamanders, denied him so many primary points that it was really hard to come back from after that.
Yeah, I mean, just going back to what Aladaris was saying there, it really, to me, what it felt like was, making the best use of your units. Having units parked in the back and not doing anything, not contributing anything, could put you at a deficit. And then, of course, when Joko took the initiative on the primary objectives, at that point, it was really him forcing the reaction out of you. And of course, in any strategy game, that is not optimal.
No, absolutely not. And
What? Okay.
no, go ahead, Joker. I'm just saying he's exactly right. I thought I'd be able to dig myself out quicker than I could, and there's just too many things too many spikes and dice that prevented that.
I feel like the biggest mistake was positioning my exorcist. I should have given them more clear line of shooting, because I think it was turn 2 or 3, maybe, when I basically couldn't shoot at any real target with them.
Well, I
The
think
game plan on my part was to do that, try to dictate that.
the VODs are going to be up for you guys if you guys want to review that and check out the commentary. The commentary I think was really on point this broadcast. I think you're going to enjoy that. And I'm gonna go ahead and wrap this segment up here. And once again, both of you guys, thank you so much. That was such a fantastic game, both of you guys.
Appreciate it. And Joko, have a good night, brother. And you, Alice, and Darius, thanks for having us.
Absolutely.
Good luck in the rest of the alpha.
Amazing game, and
I mean,
thank you really well.
I gotta also do another shout out to Aladaris and Flowsun for commentary this game. Yo, we make a pretty good team with this commentary, I think.
Absolutely. Yeah. Just you guys have very insightful questions, and from what I could hear the few times that you talked to us, it was a pleasure you guys have good flow.
Absolutely. And also Aladaris, another thank you for going in with the rules. I know that we try to keep it so that commentators are not doing the ruling, but in this case, in such a high impact game, it had to be done. So thank you very much for that. Alrighty, buds.
You guys have a good night. I have not eaten dinner, so I'm gonna go do that.
Okay.
This is 10 o'clock my time. You guys have a good night.
Good night.
Good night,
Signing
guys.
So if nobody else has any more questions, I am gonna go as well. So yeah, see you guys.
Alrighty.
All right.
Yeah, and it's not quite good night for us here in the TTS broadcast. We actually have one set of unfinished business. We have to crown the new meme king, or Joko can hold his title. Yes, the meme king competition and live judging will be starting here shortly. I'm gonna have Asterith join me today as my co-judge.
Yo.
And who else? Okay, so Digi's not on.
This will be a little bit interesting though without a third. Where will the balance be?
Yeah, we need a balance. Is Penguin still in chat?
Yeah, bring out an outside influence.
We need to get this competition. Very important. Where is Penguin? One second here, boys. This mouse is driving me crazy.
Well, while we get our third, or not, I'm gonna grab something real quick and prepare for what may be actually rather good or rather horrific, depending on if they progressed from last week.
I predict a disaster. I predict that there's going to be some really not so nice memes. I predict that we might have one or two